Yeah, from that down a distance and that hash, that's been a struggle for us in the kicking game. And so, had a discussion, and that's why we call a timeout to really thoroughly process the situation and what decision we should make, and just felt like, from a percentage standpoint, we had a higher probability of getting that first down than we did kicking that field goal, and felt like we had a good play call to get us that first down. So that's the decision we made.
It would be different if it was on even the other hash?
Yeah.
Before?
Yeah.
Other questions? Sam?
Even after the decision to go for it and not get it, they're at the 40. What happened defensively on those two plays?
I just got in the wrong spot. That they went back to a play that had hurt us earlier, and obviously we didn't get it corrected.
You want to just talk about the plan to play two quarterbacks and how you think that went, and I guess moving forward, how we handle the position?
I thought, Hudson was making good throws and good decisions. So just felt like, he gave us the best chance to push the ball down the field. They were taking away a lot of the things that we want to do in the run game. And so, I felt like he gave us the best opportunity to move the ball and get the end zone.
And just kind of comment on the play of Hudson overall.
Yeah, I thought he gave us a spark at times. Obviously, the drive before half was huge. He extended some plays with his legs. I thought he made good decisions. It was good to have him back.
Did you consider sticking with Carr after the scoring drive on his second possession in the first quarter?
No, because we had explained to both of those guys that we give both of them opportunity. And so wanted to give Rhino an opportunity as well, because of the way he had played of late. So that was the plan going into it, and we stuck with that plan.
You only give up 20 in regulation, but the kind of ease at which they were able to convert some big third downs in the first half. Anything we saw that was common denominator as to why a team that's this bad offensively was able to do that?
We had missed a couple tackles at times. They were running a lot of crossing routes when we were in man coverage. We got to anticipate what's coming off of the formation that's presented, and also play with the proper leverage. Depending on what coverage is called. There was one where we were in zone, and the quarterback stepped up and we vacated an area instead of staying in coverage. So they were able to drop it behind her head. And then, like I said, on the backs, just having bad eyes and not being disciplined with your assignment and your post-snap keys, that hurt us on those third downs.
Smiley Bradford played really pretty strong game for you today as a true freshman defensive back, alongside like Nyland Green. Talk about the growth of those freshman DBs throughout the season so far.
Yeah, there has been growth. We're playing a lot of young guys. Even the majority of our transfers that are playing they have 2, sometimes 3 years, to play. Those guys are getting good quality experience and against high level competition and opponents. They continue to get better. They'll be good going down the line in years to come.
I guess, Ryan, what now? 3 of the last 4 games are on the road. You got to go to Ohio State next. Just kind of summarize the mood of the locker room and your thoughts moving forward.
Obviously everybody's disappointed. I went in the locker room and told them, I know it doesn't seem like it at times. I know it's hard to hear right now, but we are close. There's 2 of the last 3 games that went to overtime. And so you're right there. And when it's at its hardest and the noise gets the loudest and adversity is staring at you straight in the face and you feel like your back is against the wall, like it is human nature to want to cave in and succumb to the pressure, succumb to the noise. That's easy. It's hard to stick together. It's hard to keep working and keep fighting. You know, but if you keep digging, eventually you're gonna find diamonds, and you've got to trust that. You gotta trust the process. You gotta trust the foundation. You gotta trust the work. You gotta fall in love with the work. And it's hard. It's hard right now. Like let's be honest. It's hard right now. But like I said, you know, you got a young team that's played 2 overtime games in the last 3 against really good opponents, and you're right there. So you know, I don't care what anybody says or anybody thinks. Just keep working. So that was the message, and you know, we'll get back ready to work on Sunday.
I mean, 2 plays early in this game, which I don't know if it would have mattered in the outcome had they gone differently, but you clearly dialed up a play that you were comfortable with on the first one, and it's a drop. And then there's a play down in the red zone that I think Smiley and Dylan ran into each other that would have been an easy pick. Are you at a position where you've got to capitalize on every single one of these chances to have a chance to win games at the end?
I mean, that's what it feels like. But you know, those things happen, and we're still right there at the end to have an opportunity to win it. We just, you know, we didn't capitalize, like you said, we didn't capitalize on some opportunities, and didn't execute it in some critical moments. And like I said, it's tough. It's tough right now.
CJ Smith making his season debut today. How do you think he performed?
You know, I thought you know, there was obviously he had the drop early. He did make a lot. He made a really nice play on that 3rd down. You know, he almost got that first down on the screen there at the end of the game. You know, I thought he ran good routes. I thought he played hard. You know, it was just good to see him back playing.
I apologize if I missed this when you answered Tom's question. Is Hudson now the quarterback going forward? Do you anticipate still playing 2?
I mean, we'll see how the week goes, and you know what gives us a chance to move the ball from a game plan perspective.
More questions for Coach? Sam, real quick.
Just as far as you talked about the situation and which side of the field you were on didn't have you being comfortable in Spencer in that situation. What is the comfort level with him overall as a freshman kicker where you're okay putting him out in a situation like that?
You know, if we would have been a little bit closer and you know felt better about it, we'd have had him go kick. You know, just in that situation, we felt like you know getting the first down would have been a higher probability, and you know would have also allowed us to go get in the end zone. You know, they had been moving the ball pretty well as well. You know what I'm saying? And so just felt like we had a better chance to win the game if we had got that first down.
What was the thought process on the 4th and 4 in the first half on your side of the field?
I felt like we needed a spark offensively. You know, they needed possessions, right? Like their style of play. They want to shrink the game. You know, they want to run the football. They want to limit the amount of times that you have it. And we were stagnant offensively. I felt like we needed a spark, and you know, thought we could go get 4 yards.
Anything else? All right, thank you, Coach.